What is happening, y'all? I just wanted to make sure that I'm able to move this, and we are live. So we are going to be reacting to a Hormozi advice that'll leave you speechless, and it's supposedly a must watch. So we will see how good it is, and then I'll leave a review after.
Champions are broken.
Champions are broken. What made you decide to start on this journey, to start on this fiery fire where you know that it must not be put out? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to say? How are you trying to act on?
We're like, It's like people look at champions and try and find something.
They try to find something, but they're all broken within the realm of being broken. See, now my definition of broken is being at rock bottom. My definition of rock bottom is not posting, not making live streams, not really doing the things that I want to do. Because without not knowing the knowledge of what we are trying to do, then you may never know what you are trying to say and accept. Because whatever you're trying to accept, you're accepting within yourself. You're trying to forgive, you're trying to say, you're trying to do, you're trying to react based on a certain motion or motive, based on that certain perspective or certain realm that you are going through. Being broken is different than being at rock bottom. My definition of rock bottom is not posting, not making the content that I want to make, and most importantly, not making any money on school. To add on to my school, I'm keeping my stuff completely free for the next 2 months. Everything. The videos, the activities, everything is completely free. Then after the 2 months, I will... There's something on my laptop that I can't get off. Okay. I'm keeping my stuff completely free for the next 2 months. And when I mean everything is completely free for the next 2 months. Which means I will not stop posting. I will not stop building the journey that I want to build. Yeah, my videos might get taken down, but yeah, my videos I think are very good content. I try to make it informative, I try to make it reflective, I try to make it more from my own safeness equals safety. So let's continue. We are only 6 seconds into this video, and we are already hitting the bones in my personal perspective, because champions are all broken.
That champion has that they don't have. He's like, but it's not that at all. He's like, they lack something everyone else has.
And it's an off button.
Just an off button.
What we lack is an off button to make the best content, to make that thing go away, to make my school become what it truly is. Which is why I'm not going to stop posting on school. I'm not going to stop making content on school, because I know my content is good, which means I'm going to keep on making it better and keep on making it better. Which is why I am never going to quit and I'm never going to stop. Because if I stop, then that means that my channel dies, and then that means that I will never make any money on an online business. Which is the sad truth. Because I want to make an online business based around gaming, but I need to make this my first priority. Because if I can make money off of this business, I can make money off of any business that I make. Which, I'm keeping it free for the next 2 months. Everything free. Then of course, once that 2 months is done, then I will just put price tags on the things that I know that need price tags. Which I don't think I need a Gatorade Zero's not the thing. Zero sugar, fake sugar. It's not good. Wish I never got it. Wish I got the actual stuff, the good stuff. Wish I had just fake sugar and all of its downfall. Which champions lack an off button? Whatever your off button is, for me, that's content. That's making the things that I want to make. That's stating the things that I want to state. And if I stop making content, if I stop making stuff on school, if I stop making stuff for myself, then I might never know where my life will lead. Which is the best part about life? It's the unknown void. And through this unknown void, we can go through any heartbreak, to hardship, to struggle that we can, because we know it is best for ourselves. Which is why I'm not going to stop posting on school and on YouTube. I'm gonna try to go full time, which is working 6 to 10 hours a day on YouTube and on school. So let's continue.
They just don't stop. And at the end of the day, like if we're optimizing for outcomes, then the most broken person will win. The person who has the
person that has the biggest goal, biggest dream, biggest reality, because whatever you're doing, go for outcomes. Because if you don't go for outcomes, excuse me, hold on. Need to pop a pill before I continue any further. Now that we got that down the hatch, which the person that is going for outcomes, you can only get outcomes and inputs, which is why I'd rather do outcomes and inputs as a realm of thought, a realm of being, because without these so-called outcomes or inputs, you might never know where that business will lead, and most importantly, you might never know where that business will take you. Which is one of the best feelings and things to know, is that without the knowledge of sorry, I'm stretching. Because without the knowledge of focusing on outcomes or inputs, then you may never know where this life will lead you to. Continue.
If we're optimizing for outcomes, then the most broken person will win. The person who has the absolute biggest, desire for achievement, the
desire to achievement, the absolute biggest fear
or pain that they're running away.
Or pain that they're running away from. Without fear, pain.
If we're optimizing for outcomes, then the most broken person will win. The person who has the absolute biggest,
desire for achievement, desire for fear, desire for whatever it is you're running from. You are running from something or someone that you are trying to become, which that better version of yourself is yourself at the end of the day. Which whatever it is you're trying to run away from, biggest desire for achievement is, and whatever that biggest fear are, you may never know where this life will lead you to if you keep on running away from the person that you are trying to become, which is that person for tomorrow. You can't take back the past. You can only take back the present and what you are and what you do within this moment that will change your life. I don't know how else to say it to you guys.
Desire for achievement, the absolute biggest fear or pain that they're running away from, and the hardest impulse.
We are only 27 seconds into this, and I bet you it's been a 5-minute video. The hardest of impulse control. Whatever impulses you have, whatever things you're going through, whatever things you're trying to run away from, only you know what is best for yourself. Only you know what you are trying to unlock. Only you know what you are trying to say or state.
Control. If you had to create a human, what would you put them through to make them tough? It
probably wouldn't be an easy life and a great character. It'd probably be a hard life with a lot of struggles, with a lot of pain, with a lot of hardship. What would you put yourself through to make your life easier within the long run? For me, that's posting content. That's making efforts to put myself forward.
Wouldn't be a really chill life.
Yeah.
What would you put them through to make them patient? Well, you probably wouldn't give them things immediately.
Because if you get things immediately, you have no delayed gratification, you have no patience, you have no pain, you have no sacrifice. Without sacrificing what you want for what you need is different than what you are. We need to sacrifice. We need to go through the pain. We need to go for rejection. We need to go from rock bottom. And wherever this so-called rock bottom is, it is for us to know.
And so it's like we want these traits, but each of the traits has a price tag attached to it. And it's just like, do you want to pay the price tag to get the thing? And so I think if people reframed the period of life that they're going through as the price that they're paying out of their wallet, but the wallet is their time, is the seconds of life that they're trading for.
Their wallet is their time of the seconds that you are wasting not doing the things that you want to do. For me, I'd rather be making content than be on my ass, live streaming or making content like this. I would rather be making content on the stuff that I want to talk about or on video games because I know that I am good at video games. Which is why I say this to everybody the same, is that to not waste your time, to not waste your life. Please, that's the only thing that I request from you today, is to not waste your time. Or to not waste your life like I have. I wish I started posting content when I was 16, but I'm starting when I've been doing this for 4 years. So 2019, I started when I was 17. I've had 3 other Instagrams, 1 other YouTube channel, and 2 TikToks. The Instagrams got taken down because I need 2-step verification. And when I tried to verify my number, I put in my number and it completely discontinued because I never got a text message. So that's why I'm going to stay on YouTube. I'm going to keep on posting on YouTube because it's the only thing that I trust now. When I'd sometimes post a TikTok, it would sometimes just delete the video. Even directly after I pressed the red check mark and was done with the video, it would sometimes get deleted. So, let's continue. We are only a minute in, and it's probably been 20 minutes.
Then I think more people will be willing to make the trade. Because at least when I look at myself, like when I'm 80 something years old and I'm looking back at my life, I want to have these traits. But in order to have those traits, I
don't have those traits, I don't have to go through these things.
I have to go through these things. And I think for me, that's given me a lot of comfort in hard times.
Same here, because if I'm reflecting on life, I want to be tired by the age of either 21 or 24. That's the time I want to retire. So that's why I will never stop posting on school. I never stop posting on YouTube. Because without YouTube, my brand is nothing without me. My brand is nothing without the content that I make for you guys. Because when we go through hard times, when we've seen the turmoil, when we've seen the struggle, when we've seen the agony that we went through, only we can see that because we have lived it. We have lived the story. We have played the character that we were one day gonna tell.
Every single person who wants to do something with their life and has done something with their life has gone through the exact chapter that you're going through. And it's the lonely chapter. It's the chapter where you don't fit in with your own friends.
You don't fit into your own friends, but you don't fit into the group of friends that you want to fit in with now.
But you don't have the outcomes yet to fit into a new group of friends. And you're going through this and you're
going to this lonely chapter, you're going to this hard point, you're going to this breaking point, you're going to this rock bottom point. Whatever it is, you are going through this. Nobody can change it, nobody can reflect on it, nobody can do anything about it besides you changing and grabbing the wheel and putting your life forward. Be right back. Hey, Mom. I'll see you guys in the next one. I have to go take a shower, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.